Welcome everybody. It's Al Berg, and I'm live in Greenwich Village with a bumpy podcast or Periscope. I do like the village. I used to walk through it every day. Today I'm just going through it. A little noisy dog. This place is not the best place. Welcome. We're in Greenwich Village right now, just walking to work the long way. So I get off at Penn Station, and I work midtown. So I usually just walk up, and dislike the walk so much I try to get an hour walk going to work a different way. And one of the things I thought was funny, I don't know if we'll be able to see it, but This is, oh, yeah, so you can't really see it, but Waverly Place is there, and it's also here. And so I always said there's a warp in the universe where two streets, same street intersects with itself. So now we're going to head over to and we're passing, I guess, a famous street. You'll see signs and people selling posters in New York of Gay Street. It's a beautiful street. Nice buildings here. You know, so I'm getting kind of weird looks because it's pretty obvious what I'm doing. But we're going to head over to, I'll try to head to the park. That's my goal. I'm going to go to, I think, Washington Square Park. We'll walk around the park a little bit. And if you want to come here, you would take the subway here to the West 4th Street station. There's a nice clock tower up on the left. And I thought I saw the Empire State Building also. And there, I don't know how well that's coming out. It's pretty hazy today. What they call the 3 H's: hazy, hot, and humid. Now, one funny thing is that I'm originally from the Bronx, and we never pronounced our H's with the word humid. We would say humid with a Y, no H. But I've been noticing that a lot of people do say humid, and even the word what. To me, there was no H. The H was silent, but I do hear people say what with the little H sound. Welcome everybody. We're just walking through Greenwich Village on a pretty hot morning in New York City. I veered off the beaten path, which is usually walking midtown from Penn Station to Bryant Park area. And today I'm just going to relax a little bit. I might take the subway if I'm running late. I do have to be in it by 9. And you see some dirt on the streets. But there are beautiful brownstones here, and we're kind of by NYU. So this is the NYU area. Interesting looking restaurant. And Washington Square Park is coming up on the right. These are beautiful townhouses. I'm sure multi-million dollars. Almost any apartment in New York City today seems like it's multi-million dollars. Really unaffordable for most people. And we're about to hit the park. A lot of dogs. You see it's Washington Square Park. And the rules of the park. There's people playing chess. You can get a chess game here, usually. There's a fountain that we're approaching. and a lot of benches to sit on, and people bring their dogs and relax. There's a dog park here also. So I think I'm going to go by. I'm going to try to go by Strand Books. I don't know if they're open at this time. Just take a quick look. You know, maybe I'll be late for work today. Maybe I'll be a little late. And speaking of books, there's somebody selling books here. There's that big red building that's some part of the NYU campus. I'm not sure what it is. A lot of NYU buildings around here. And I think I got to go over to welcome. We're at Washington Square Park in New York City. I'll just get a picture of the monument here. And there's a beautiful fountain with a guy who looks like he's bathing in it. Or at least cooling down. I guess it could be for that. Who knows? And again, you could do a nice picture with the homeless person. You can see the Empire State Building. Interesting bell tower right there. This area is very nice. Some beautiful flowers. They keep this park very nice. So all of the parks in New York City in the 80s were unusable. They were drug dens, and you just couldn't walk through here and feel safe at all. And now that's all gone. Well, thank you. Thank you for the hearts. I do appreciate it. It kind of, to me, it looks cool outside in terms of temperature, but it is really warm, very humid. And if you are out, carry a lot of water with you. Yes, I'm going to head towards Strand Bookstore. So there's a used bookstore in New York City called Strand. It's on 13th Street. And we're on 4th, but the weird thing is on West 4th Street, the streets go all crazy directions. So I might be by West 4th Street, but I might not be where I think I am. I thought we hung for a second. You like that little spin I just did? They've been doing construction here also. It's funny, in New York City, when they do construction, it seems to go on forever. This is a street I really like, but we're not close. This is a university, so I'm going to walk up here. It's just something about this street here that's very, very nice. I might skip on. I might skip. If you prefer me to go to Strand Bookstore, let me know. Here's a map, NYU, and you are here. So you see right there, somewhere. I'm shocked that my Periscope hasn't hung yet. It usually does. And I was talking before about people without shirts, that you don't want to make eye contact. You don't want to stare. You check to make sure they're not coming from behind you. It's a beautiful building right here. It's a little